Enter the Stoic crucible, men, where the ancient wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, and Zeno tempers your masculine spirit into a force of unyielding resolve. In the realm of relationships, authentic connections aren't built on charm or pretense. They're forged through virtue, discipline, and purposeful action. Stoicism offers a timeless framework to cultivate a presence that attracts women who value depth and strength, blending inner clarity with practical skills like dressing with intention, approaching with confidence, and navigating interactions with wisdom. Today, we're unveiling 3 Stoic principles to forge authentic connections that resonate with power. These aren't shallow tactics. They're mandates for a life of integrity and impact. Stay engaged, reflect on how you connect, and let's craft a presence that commands respect and builds bonds. Principle 1. Center your core in virtue. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, wrote in Meditations, "Look within. Within is a fountain of good." Authentic connections begin with a core grounded in wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, not in seeking external validation. A man centered in virtue radiates confidence that doesn't waver under rejection or tension. Your appearance reflects this core. Dress with intention. Fitted dark jeans, a crisp white or navy shirt, and polished leather shoes. Women are drawn to men who signal self-respect through style. They dislike sloppy looks, wrinkled tees, mismatched outfits, or overcompensating flash, loud logos, excessive jewelry. Practically, affirm your virtue daily. My strength is my integrity. Before an interaction, ensure your style is sharp, clean lines, minimal accessories, and carry that inner certainty. If she's dismissive, remind yourself, her response doesn't define my worth. This Marcus-inspired principle builds a foundation that attracts women to your authentic power. Reflect. Is your core rooted in virtue or swayed by others' opinions? Principle 2. Act with disciplined intent. Epictetus, who transcended slavery to master his mind, taught, "First say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do." Connections are forged through deliberate action, not hesitation or desperation. Women respect men who approach with clarity. Strong posture, steady eye contact, and a calm contextual opener like, "I saw you reading. What's that book about?" At a bookstore. Avoid pitfalls women dislike. Aggressive pickup lines, lingering as she's uninterested, or poor grooming, messy hair, overpowering cologne. Epictetus' discipline means focusing on your intent, your tone, your presence, not her reaction. If she engages, build on it. If not, exit gracefully. Enjoy your day. Practically, approach one woman this week, focusing only on your execution. Stand tall, speak clearly, and deliver an authentic opener. This principle projects a masculine strength that earns respect, even in rejection. Ask, are you acting with intent or letting fear guide you? Principle 3. Cultivate depth through listening. Seneca, whose practical wisdom pierced through chaos, wrote, "If you wish to be loved, love." Authentic connections thrive on mutual respect, not one-sided performance. Women are drawn to men who listen actively and engage with depth, not those who dominate conversations or boast to impress. Avoid traps like generic flattery, "You're beautiful," or oversharing personal struggles too early. Instead, ask open-ended questions. What's a passion you're chasing? Then listen and paraphrase. So you're driven by creativity that's inspiring. If tension arises, like a different opinion, use Seneca's justice. "I see your perspective. Here's mine. Let's explore this." Practically, prepare 2 questions for your next interaction. What's a goal you're working toward? Or what's a moment that shaped you? Practice active listening by summarizing her response once. This Seneca-inspired principle builds trust, making you magnetic to women who value substance. Reflect. Are your conversations deep or stuck on the surface? Let's lock in these 3 Stoic principles to keep you gripped. Principle 1. Center in virtue. Marcus's clarity anchors your worth. Principle 2. Act with intent. Epictetus' discipline drives confident action. Principle 3. Cultivate depth. Seneca's listening fosters trust. These principles form your Stoic foundation for authentic connections. Apply these in scenarios. Scenario 1. She ignores your approach. Non-Stoic. Doubt your worth. Stoic. Principle 1. Virtue. My value is my integrity. Move on. Scenario 2. You hesitate to approach. Non-stoic, freeze. Stoic, principle 2, intent. Dress sharp, say, I notice your vibe, what's your story? Scenario 3. A conversation stalls. Non-stoic, ramble. Stoic, principle 3, depth. Ask, what's something you're passionate about? Listen actively. These actions embody stoic resolve, drawing women to your strength. Marcus on focus. Concentrate on living what you are. Let virtue guide your presence. Epictetus on control. No one can harm you without your consent. Her response can't dim you unless you allow it. Seneca on connection. Associate with people who improve you. Seek women who value depth. Embed these with ritual. Morning affirm, I connect through virtue. Midday. Check. Did you act with intent? Evening journal. How did I build trust? This cycle makes resolve instinctive. Add masculine behaviors to support these. Behavior 1. Root in virtue. Marcus's clarity anchors confidence. 2. Act boldly. Epictetus's intent drives approaches. 3. Listen deeply. Seneca's depth builds trust. 4. Dress purposely. Style reflects virtue. 5. Reject neediness. Connections flow from strength. Modern traps. Social media validation. Generic openers. Sloppy style. Break connections. Marcus's clarity. Ignore curated feeds. Live your virtue. Epictetus's control. Skip apps. Approach in person. Seneca's depth. Craft questions that spark meaning, not cliches. Dress with intent. Act with resolve. Connect with depth. Let's fuel the stoic crucible, men. With the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, and Zeno refines your masculine spirit into a force of unyielding resolve. Building on centering your core in virtue, acting with disciplined intent, and cultivating depth through listening. We now integrate these principles with practical strategies to forge authentic connections that resonate with power. This final layer blends purposeful style, confident approaches, and resilient navigation of relationship challenges to attract women who respect your depth and strength. This isn't about fleeting charm. It's a stoic mandate to build bonds rooted in integrity and impact. Stay engaged, reflect on your ability to connect, and let's complete this blueprint for a commanding, authentic presence. Let's weave these 3 principles, virtue, intent, depth, into a cohesive stoic strategy for relationships. Marcus Aurelius' clarity in Meditations guides us. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Your virtuous core, principle 1, must shape every action, from your appearance to how you handle tension. Women are drawn to men whose style reflects discipline. Clean, fitted clothing like a tailored navy blazer, crisp white shirt, and dark chinos. Avoid what women dislike. Sloppy looks, stained tees, unkempt hair, or over-the-top flash, loud patterns, excessive accessories. Your style signals your virtue. A minimalist watch or polished shoe says self-respect, not desperation. Practically, upgrade 1 wardrobe item this week. A fitted sweater, and wear with intent. When approaching, embody Epictetus' intent. Principle 2 at a park. Say, I notice your focus. What's got you out here today? If she's uninterested, don't waver. Exit with a calm. Enjoy your time. This Marcus-inspired virtue ensures your presence radiates confidence, drawing women to your grounded strength. Reflect. Does your style reflect your virtue or dilute it? Now, channel Epictetus' discipline intent, principle 2, into mastering approaches and navigating setbacks. He taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Your intent is your power, projected through strong posture, steady eye contact, and a contextual opener like, that's an interesting choice of drink. What's the story behind it? At a bar, women respect men who initiate with authenticity, not rehearsed lines or aggressive energy. Avoid pitfalls, lingering too long if she's disengaged, using generic compliments, you're pretty, or dressing carelessly, wrinkled shirts, mismatched outfits. If she's hesitant, Epictetus' discipline means you control your response. Smile, say, thanks for the moment, and move on. Rejection is data, not defeat. To deepen this, practice premeditatio malorum. Visualize her disinterest and plan. I'll stay composed and exit gracefully. Try this. Approach one woman this week with a tailored opener, focusing solely on your delivery. If conflict arises, like her questioning your intent, respond with Epictetus' control. I'm here for connection. Let's keep it real. This projects a masculine strength that earns respect. Ask, are you acting with intent or letting fear steer? Seneca is called a depth, Principle 3. Demands you forge connections through active listening and resilient engagement. He wrote, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Treat every interaction as a chance to build trust, even when challenges surface. Women dislike men who monopolize conversations, boast about achievements, or dodge tension. Instead, they're drawn to those who listen and lead with justice. Ask, what's a goal you're chasing? Then paraphrase, so you're driven to make an impact. That's powerful. If a date gets tense, say, she challenges your values. Use Seneca's wisdom. I respect your view. Here's what I stand for. Let's find clarity. Avoid traps like oversharing past failures or chasing approval with flattery. To build resilience, journal nightly. How did I deepen connection today? If a conversation stalls, lead with a prepared question. What's a moment that shaped you? Practically, test her alignment early. Share, I'm focused on living with purpose. What drives you? If she dismisses it, she's not your match. The Seneca-inspired depth turns interactions into bonds, attracting women who value substance. Reflect. Are you fostering depth or settling for surface? Let's weave these principles into real-world mastery. Picture a social event. You're dressed sharp. Tailored blazer, clean shirt, dark jeans, centered in Marcus's virtue. Approach with Epictetus' intent. Your energy caught my eye. What brought you here? If she engages, use Seneca's depth. What's a challenge you've tackled recently? Listen, paraphrase, connect. If tension sparks, like a disagreement, apply Seneca's justice. We see this differently. Let's find common ground. If she's cold, exit with poise. Enjoy your night. Later journal. I acted with virtue, intent, and depth. The Stoic flow, style, approach, connection, builds authentic bonds. Women hate tryhards or unkempt men. They respect those who dress with purpose, approach with clarity, and engage with depth. Build this habit and watch connections ignite. Add masculine behaviors to support these. Behavior 6. Radiate virtue. Marcus's clarity guides style and words. 7. Act decisively. Epictetus' intent owns approaches. 8. Build depth. Seneca's listening fosters trust. 9. Stay sharp. Style reflects virtue. 10. Reject validation. Connections flow from within. More scenarios. Scenario 4. She brushes off your opener. Non-stoic. Doubt yourself. Stoic. Principle 1, virtue. My worth is my integrity. Approach another. Scenario 5. A date feels flat. Non-stoic. Force it. Stoic. Principle 3, depth. Ask, what's something you're proud of? Listen deeply. Scenario 6. You hesitate to dress sharp, fearing judgment. Non-stoic, conform. Stoic. Principle 1, virtue. My style reflects my core. Upgrade your look. Modern traps. Social media posturing. Generic dating app messages. Careless style. Break connections. Marcus's clarity. Ignore curated feeds. Live your virtue. Epictetus' control. Skip apps. Approach in person with intent. Seneca's depth. Plan questions that spark meaning, not cliches. Dress with purpose. Act with resolve. Connect with depth. Marcus on resilience. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. Relationships are your crucible. Wrestle with virtue. Epictetus on freedom. No one can harm you without your consent. Her disinterest can't dim you unless you allow it. Seneca on growth. As long as you live, keep learning. Each interaction sharpens your resolve. Deepen your ritual. Morning affirm, I forge connections with virtue. Midday. Check, did you act with intent? Evening journal. How did I build depth? This cycle embeds Stoic resolve. These 3 principles forge a masculine presence that transforms relationships. Marcus, Epictetus, Seneca, they mastered chaos through virtue. You can too. Live these principles. Dress with intent. Approach with clarity. And watch your connections align with women who respect your authentic strength, your presence radiating unyielding power. Comment below. Which Stoic principle will you use to forge connections? Hit like if you're ready to connect with power. And subscribe for more wisdom to craft the unbreakable man. Stay stoic, men.